During the 50s and 60s, the golden era of custom cars, shows like the Grand National Roadster Show became major events where customized cars, often not meant for practical driving, were displayed in arenas. The car culture was in a transformative period of time, with bold styling and pioneering builders. These shows showcased extravagant, hand-built customs, hot rods, and bubble-top show cars that blended art with automotive function. One of the greatest custom car builders, Ray Fahrner, who created the Boothill Express out of a 1850s wooden hearse built by the Cunningham Carriage Factory out of Rochester. This carriage reportedly carried Jesse James's gang member Bob Younger to his grave on Boot Hill. 3 Boothill Express cars were built. While often confused due to their similar appearance, the 3 versions were built for different purposes, show versus drag, and utilized different materials. The original was built from an actual 1850s horse-drawn funeral coach that had to be restored and reinforced with fiberglass and wood. During the original build, the crew were working with 100-year-old wood that needed a lot of restoration, creating a concern that they might damage or destroy parts of the carriage. Because the wood was irreplaceable, Fahrner had his crew make fiberglass molds to duplicate pieces. The crew also went as far as to make a duplicate body. But not long after the original Boothill was shown, people started talking, saying the car was a fake and could never actually run. And unfortunately, they were right. The Boothill Express was built as a show rod exhibition piece. It was not originally designed for racing. The 392 cubic inch Hemi in the original car had some internal parts missing, and so did the TorqueFlite transmission. Fahrner was getting irritated at being called a fake. The original Boothill had been voted the nation's #1 show car in 1967 and was becoming very popular. But once word began to spread that it was being called a fake, Ray directed his team to make the car run. The team told him it would be easier to make another one. So, that's what they did. The second Boothill Express car was designed specifically to go down the drag strip, running over 130 miles per hour at B-line dragway. They call the second Boothill Express B2, and the original was called BO. And yes, they did find that funny. The B2 featured a 426 Hemi engine with Hilborns jetted for methanol, a TorqueFlite transmission, wheelie bars, and a specialized fitted water tank that circulated water to the engine. The B3 was built of fiberglass, like the B2, and designed to mimic the drag version. Using a number of spare parts and molded pieces from the other builds, B3 was built with a 426 Hemi and a 727 TorqueFlite transmission, but it was built with a weaker Ford 3-piece rear axle housing, as it was not intended to race, so there was no concern for rear end strength. This version was designed for exhibition tours to accompany the other cars. It simply had to start, run, and drive into the arena for the show. At its peak, everyone wanted to see the Boothill Express, so Ray leased one to a West Coast show promoter and another to an exhibition team. The original was displayed at Ray's National Custom Auto Shows, putting all 3 versions at 3 different locations at the same time. Currently, the original version still draws crowds at the Museum of American Speed in Lincoln, Nebraska. There is also a second version associated with Galpin Autosports through the work of restorer Dave Shutton. The car is part of the famed custom car collection often showcased or maintained through Galpin. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit the like button, subscribe, and until next time, keep the history alive.